Hello everyone. Today we'll discuss the classification of anti-anginal drugs by Professor Sabah Sheikh. So first we'll see what is angina pectoris. So angina pectoris is the chief symptom of ischemic heart disease. So what do you mean by ischemic heart disease? So ischemic heart disease is the term given to the heart problem caused by narrowing of the heart arteries. So basically in angina pectoris there is a sudden severe discomfort or a pain which may radiate to the left shoulder along the surface of the left arm. When the oxygen supply to the myocardium is insufficient for its need, myocardial ischemia develop. So basically in angina pectoris, there is an imbalance between the oxygen supply and the demand, and due to which the myocardial ischemia occur. Basically the pain which occur in angina pectoris is due to the accumulation of metabolite in the cardiac muscle. Now we'll see type of angina. So first one is the classical angina. So pain is induced by exercise or emotion. So basically in this type of angina, that is classical angina, the pain is induced by exercise or emotion. So during exercise or emotion, both of which there is an increase in myocardial oxygen demand. So during exercise what happens, the myocardial oxygen demand increase. Also at the time of emotion or when the person is emotional, that time also the myocardial oxygen demand increase. So in such case what happens, in such patient there is a narrowing of the coronary arteries due to the atherosclerosis. So if the patient has the atherosclerosis, the narrowing of the coronary arteries occur, and therefore coronary arteries cannot dilate to increase the blood supply during exercise, and hence there is an imbalance between the oxygen supply and the demand. So broadly we can say that this classical angina, it is occur by exercise or emotion. Whereas the second type of angina, which is nothing but the variant of Prinzmetal angina, it is occur at rest, and basically it is caused by the spasm of the coronary artery. Now we'll see the classification of anti-anginal drug. So first one is the nitrates. It include nitroglycerin isosorbate dinitrate, isosorbate mononitrate. The next one is the calcium channel blocker. It include verapamil and diltiazem. Then beta blocker, which include propranolol, atenolol. Then potassium channel opener, example is nicorandil. And the last one is miscellaneous. It includes dipyridamole, aspirin and trimetazidine. So this is all about the classification of anti-anginal drugs. Thank you.